Welcome back. We got 8 good minutes. I'm excited to share with you something we hold near and dear to our hearts here at Hall Financial. In this podcast, we're going to dig into our code.
Yes, we are.
I've got Allison and Katie with us. Would you like to introduce yourselves? I'd like for you to do your own introduction today.
My own
Yeah,
introduction.
I was going to do it, but I thought, you know what? How about a self-intro?
What's the the criteria?
Well, I'll do mine.
Yeah.
And then I'm David Hall. I'm supposedly in charge around here, and we have a lot of fun.
I love it.
Is that that's kind of a mild intro, I guess.
Go ahead, Allison.
Go for it. Okay, I got it. So,
Allison Wozniak.
yes, I am here today.
The Woz.
The Woz. I might be known as the Woz, AW, Allison. You never know what I'm going to get that day. I run a lot of our HR endeavors. We like to call it our people experience, though, here.
Yes.
So we're really big on the code.
And you
Excited
do
to
a
be here.
lot more than that.
Lots of special projects.
You've got your hands in a lot of things.
I love it. I like to stay busy.
I like it.
All right.
Miss Aluya.
Katie Aluya here. I work in marketing, media, and all things David Hall, which is lucky for me.
You don't know. That's unbelievable. That's the most unlikely thing that anybody was going to say during this podcast.
Hey,
but thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean it.
Yeah. So anyway, our code. So we start. We wanted to. Part of our mission here is we don't necessarily talk mortgage, but we talk things either around our business or that we think are important, or we've talked a lot of client service. And so when we talk code, we started off at our company talking about a big 4 that then turned into the code. And the code is something that's very important that we all share philosophically. Allison, maybe you want to dive into what the code is and why it's important for our team members, recruits, everyone else, and probably people
Our
generally
clients.
listening. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the code. I think it is an amazing group of values almost that each and every one of our team members hold near and dear to their heart first. So C stands for camaraderie, teamwork. O stands for optimism. D stands for drive. And lastly, E stands for evolution. And when we're looking for candidates here at Hall Financial, they have to represent the code. They got to be team players. They got to have a great infectious energy. They got to be driven beyond light years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, evolution. We got to have people who can take feedback, run with it, and look at it as a gift. So I see that in every single one of my team members around me, and I think that's why we have something so special here. But I think that also helps us when we get to work with clients, because behind the scenes, behind the phone or the computer, we are a team, and we want to provide that great experience, and we wouldn't be able to do that if we all didn't embody the code.
Yeah, totally agree. And Katie, you sort of specialize in optimism. You want to talk about where that comes from?
I sure do.
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of a deep-rooted set for me where, you are your energy. And so if you aren't bringing to the table every single day that infectious energy, that optimism, what are you doing? You know, it's like I live my life where today's going to be a great day and I'm going to make it a great day. And if it's not, I'm going to take any obstacle that's thrown at me and I'm going to look for the positives because that's what keeps me going. And it's, in my opinion, that's how you got to do it.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that one of the reasons I like hanging around you, the drive that people need to be successful, the camaraderie, the evolution, wanting to become better, these are all things that we talk a lot about. The one piece I wanted to throw at you ladies to just get some feedback is, and I've talked about this before, and I think this is the trickiest part of people becoming great. There's a lot of tricky parts, but this might be one of them. And that is figuring out ways to love things about your teammates. And I've learned this over my years is that, there's certain people that everybody loves, and then there's certain people that are maybe a little tougher to figure out how to love them. And I feel like that's a skill to be like, hey, this guy or this gal's on my team, and this is what I like about them, and I'm going to focus on that. You know what I mean? I think people struggle with that one.
Yeah, no, I agree. And there is something about everybody that you can find, and you have to find that love for them. I think I pride myself on that. I try to find something in everybody that I love, and you're not going to love everybody that you see. No, not everybody's a unicorn, as I like to call it, but you can find something, definitely. Everybody has a good quality about them, for sure.
We do a lot of camaraderie around here.
Heck yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we try to.
The vibe is kicking in the
Yeah,
office.
and that's what we say. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we try to do some fun activities at Hall Financial once a month, once every other week, just keeping the team really engaged. Work is work, but we want to have fun when we come in here. And so we always have different activities lined up. We get feedback from the team to see what they're interested in so that we're always providing an awesome, unique experience in the office. It's great.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, speaking about the vibe is kicking, we're going to have a pretzel machine in here next
we
week.
are.
So watch out.
What do you mean a
world.
pretzel machine?
Pretzel machine. You got to celebrate the Michigan State game with the pretzel
Pretzels,
machine.
mustard,
Like
cheese.
what you talking about? Like making big
Yeah.
soft pretzels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get ready.
I
Yeah.
love soft pretzels.
They're the
We
best,
know.
right? They're
What was
the
that
absolute
place called when I was growing up that they had in the mall? And it,
Auntie Annie's.
best. Yeah.
but it was before that. Yeah, Auntie Annie's a good one. But is it Sam? Something
Ooh.
Sam.
Oh, I don't know.
I'd have to look.
We need
up.
to.
It's so good.
Who's got the Google right
Same
now?
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How we
What's
doing
those
on time,
pretzels?
Ben? 6 minutes. Okay, good. We got plenty
Yeah.
of time.
Wow.
All right. Some of the things that we've done around here that are fun, just to sort of do a little humble brag. Mike Barr brought in his famous dill pickle soup?
Yes.
Dill pickle soup?
Dill
Pickle
pickle
soup.
soup.
Kathy brought in meaty Italian wedding
so good.
soup.
Hefty Italian wedding soup.
What is it?
Minestra.
Minestra? Okay,
Yum.
got
Yeah.
it.
Very Italian.
Yeah, and
Atkins with the pulled pork.
then pulled pork.
Yep.
It's a lot about food.
It
Sorry,
is.
camaraderie. And then we had a week where we brought in lunch every day, and we kind of had some fun with that. And then we like to do activities. We've got the Halloween stuff cooking right now. People are
Our office is looking very spooky.
outfitting their desks. Yes, Ben is pointing at his skeleton, stuffed skeleton by his desk. So we do like to try and keep it fun around here, and I think that great camaraderie is an important thing. And then, I think that the piece about people that you're looking for are people that like to participate,
Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
everybody participates in everything, but I love people that want to, get involved, and sometimes it might feel like, I don't know, it takes a little effort to do that, but it's cool when we have so many people that participate.
Absolutely.
Let's go into drive, because drive is critically important to become successful. And I think that this is one of those things where we hire at Hall Financial people that maybe are newer to the career world, or they've had a career. We have a diverse section of people, but everybody's got to share that common drive. Otherwise, sometimes you just don't totally fit in if you
Yeah.
don't have the same kind of drive. What are your observations surrounding that?
Yeah. What I love about our office, and actually I can tell you a story about when I first started.
Ooh.
And I remember sitting at the Hall Financial office. It was my first week, and it was like Thursday or Friday, and my day ended at 6:00. And everyone was just collaborating, and the teamwork was great, and everyone's just so driven, and we were on this roll, and I realized, oh my gosh, it's 6:45. I was supposed to technically leave at 6, but people here just have such a drive, and when they get on a roll, they just keep moving and grooving. We got a great group of people here.
Yeah.
And they come in early, they stay late, and we are able to make great things happen.
That's right. Katie, any last words before we part here today?
Something that's actually interesting about Drive. I consider myself to be a very driven person, and I feel like why I do well in my role, and I love it so much. But I think something that's really interesting to me is always seeking for that fresh perspective. I find myself occasionally, everyone needs a break, and I feel like I find myself occasionally where I sit here and I'm like, I recognize that I'm in the rut, and then I hear a new podcast, or I hear a new quote, or David says something on a call, and it just sparks my energy again, and I'm reignited. And I think that just keeping that open mind and being driven and always looking for that next thing to get you going, I think that it's just so important. And it's funny sometimes when you unintentionally hit that spark and it brings you back up, but it's awesome.
It's a
I love
great
that.
point. Yeah. I sometimes will go to music if I'm feeling like
Yeah.
if I'm going that way, then I'll go
Yeah.
back that way
Yeah.
with the music.
Music has a great way of doing that. It really does.
What is that?
Wrap it up.
Okay, that's it. Kathy's had enough.
Wait,
Ladies?
I got a question for you,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
I got a
Let's hear it,
question
yeah.
for
Yeah,
you.
okay.
So when you are going down,
Yeah.
what is the song that
Oh,
brings
yeah.
you back up?
Boy, there's so many of them. I got a whole playlist.
I love
Let's
it.
pick one.
Okay, I'll hit you with one real quick that I might just throw on if I'm, and Ben's wanting to wrap up here, but I don't care. I want to play this. Here's one I might go to. I like that one. That
Ooh,
kind of
good
gets
one.
me
Yeah,
pumped up. Boy, what else? Here we go. This is an old one.
Ooh,
There you
I
go.
love
That's
that
old
one.
That's
school.
it, yeah.
Okay, so my
That's
playlist. What are you laughing at?
Wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
choice.
She's like, nice 90s playlist, David.
Throwbacks.
For everybody here at 8 Good Minutes, Kathy in charge of the board. Get out of the screen.
Okay.
Allison, Katie, great show. 8 good minutes. That's a wrap.